So we're rewriting my Neovim config, and instead of doing it the normal way, which is like just writing it like a regular human being, instead we made it impossibly difficult. Chat's going to be able to spend Teej coins, not a currency, by the way. It's part of a triangle system. They're going to send things like deleting my files, random stuff, changing color schemes. It's just going to be crazy, okay? So they're going to do all that stuff, and then we're going to try and rewrite my config. No copy paste, nothing else, write by scratch, etc. There we go. That's what we're going to do. The end. Yeah, no, everything was legit. We sold all the coffee. We're definitely filing taxes. Yes, of course. Okay, yep. Thanks, IRS. I'll see you later. Bye. All right, what's up, chat? No, I'm just kidding. It's just kidding, man. Oh, man. Casual way to drop, you sold out. Janetta, you missed it. Janetta, dang it, I was gonna do how the Prime would say, Janetta, but then you had an ad. So that was what I said when you first came over, was welcome, but it's good to see you, Janet. Thanks for the raid. Must suck to file in 4 states, no 2 employees in the same state. Well, we just have to file for the employee stuff later. Thanks, no problem. I do kind of want to post this. Dang it. I don't know. Chat, this is just not how I'm not really like a brag about indie hacker things. It's really not my jam. What did you say from you? No, I missed it. Can't sell coffee from the terminal because it's already sold out. That one's pretty good. That's a pretty good one. Yes. That's a good one. That's much better. Well, it's good that we didn't stock more. Like it was the right test run. It was the right test run. What? Oh yeah, link to like, yeah. How many units? We sold, I don't remember exactly, but well, because we also gave some away at React Miami and stuff like this and sold some in person there, but we had 400 pounds. We didn't sell all of it because we're keeping a few back for some trickies, but we sold all the ones we were willing to sell. Oh, it's so funny watching it get taken off the truck. So funny, dude. They had it on a huge pallet. The guy had to get the thing where it's like it goes under the pallet and he pulls it onto the the elevator at the back of the truck, rolls it up to Dax's front porch, and then we just got the pallet. So funny. Pallet jack, yeah, hilarious. This guy's like, why do these people have 5 80-pound bags of coffee? You know? Auction for some coffee for charity. It would be fun to do something like that at some point. It's a little complicated though. They let the man sell his coffee. What new language are you going to use after this? I'm not sure. We'll see what we're doing later. What are people talking about today? Why is there what am I getting tagged on? Anyways, they're like 500 bags. It was something like that. Yeah, it wasn't exactly, because we also served a bunch of coffee in React Miami and stuff like this, right? So it's a little more complicated than that. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Chat, I don't know what's happening. Why are we not getting the ability to like, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong here. NVD, edit the connection, delete it, scratch threads, the new note to create a scratch thread. When you save it, it'll automatically save. Help just review the key bindings. Store. Oh, that's cool. So I have a connection, but I'm not getting anything for this connection. Try BB? What? Not for noon now. You're gonna get tagged on stuff. We'll see. If this is half the speed of my normal, so you can still slow up Vim motions. For example, you can do the same Vim stuff, but I'd much rather do it with multi-cursor. Yeah. Yeah, the copy paste from each cursor does seem pretty cool. Yeah, no, I get what you're I've seen you do this one, Shirai, before, and I agree with what you were saying. BB executes the query. Oh, what? It's not on right? Select star from effects. P effects does not exist. Set FT is SQL. Okay. How do I know where I'm connected then, I guess? Where was I supposed to see BB? Once you've selected and created a scratch pad, you can navigate to the editor pane, highlight some text in BB. Press BB in normal mode, whole scratch pad. Okay, cool. I'm pretty sure I have effects. Effect ledger? I don't know. Did you post it? I looked away. Yeah, I did post it, yeah. It's right here. There you go. PGP Postgres relation does not exist. Okay, so am I not connected to the? Oh, I'm connected to source graph. That's not what I want. I want to go to Mixery. Yeah. Why was it connected to the wrong one? I don't understand why it was connected to the wrong one. I must have scuffed that up when I was selecting other items. Okay, but now we're in, chat. BB, boom. Okay, that's really cool. This looks better as well. I like the line drawing and everything. Very cool. So now we need to go back. We need to add this comp DB as well. Okay. Comp DB. Still no sticky table name. Oh, like at the top, you're saying? You're saying you'd like it to do this, you'd like to keep this at the top? It's not a bad idea. It seems definitely possible to do. Order by ID descending. Oh, I keep forgetting that I have to actually I have to start it. Tempt index value socket, a nil value. Oh, right. I was in the middle of fixing that too. Local sockets. New. Why does this? Right, so then I can go to here and we can delete this. Now we can go to here. None of these need to even have the socket get passed, I think. I don't want that. And I don't want this. I don't want you to be able to get the socket outside of this file. Nice. Okay, great. I also love the run on write. Yeah, so that's actually pretty easy to do though, because what we can do is we can just make an auto command for like, does this have any? This is file type echo B. There's no like. There's got to be some function here for like when we open it, we can do something with it like that. We know that this is a DB plugin. So we can basically, like, when we call open, we can get the new function or something like this, right? Just be able to have one scratchpad where you can drop multiple queries. Yeah, you could do that with the other one as well. Do you have tmux nvim? I don't use tmux, so I don't have one. Yeah. What new language are you gonna Do you only do web stuff or do you also do terminal system related stuff? What do you mean web stuff? I barely do anything on the web. YouTube chat. What are you guys talking about? All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Open this. And then we can run this and we're back. That's great. So now we need to figure out a few different options. Specify connections. We did this. I don't really need these very much. These are fine. Oh, that's really cool. Yank as JSON, yank as CSV, yank all rows as JSON. That's really cool. Those are really great ideas for this kind of plugin. Really cool. Help DB. Okay, so we should probably just check out what's inside here. Yep, that part's all good. Platform support, don't really care about this. Help DV, exactly. What did you think of the Lions draft? I thought the Lions did pretty good, and it was exciting to see a lot of Michigan players get drafted. Obviously a little sad that some of them end up on teams I don't really like, but that's okay. I don't really watch too much NFL. Mappings, okay. Oh, that's nice, yep. Disable candies, candy, that seems okay. I don't really care. Yeah, I like JJ to the Vikings, I know. Like, I want to root for him. I mean, I can root for him all the games he doesn't play against the Lions. Who's the owner of Neovim? I would say Justin is the current dictator. Well, yeah, I just don't really consider myself very much of a website developer. Don't worry, the Vikings will never be a threat, ever. Yeah, Beef Friedel as well. Yeah. Although I feel like, well, they just don't really disagree that often, but I feel like Beef Friedel would probably just, like, if Justin said, like, we need to do this, Beef Friedel would probably be like, okay. Right. But they pretty much never disagree, so it's just not an issue. Is this just the same as the README? Okay, this pretty much is. Maybe it was in db.ref. Oh, nice. Okay, toggle, open, close is open. Check if db UI is open or not. Execute query, store, install command, install extra helpers, float options, drawer editor. I wonder if there's any way that, because what I would want to do, what did I want to do? I was going to do something I'd like to make it so that whenever I write, it runs the whole file, because that was a really nice feature, which would not be super hard to do. I'm just figuring out, there's no way to know that it's a DB like scratch buffer. I'm trying to figure that part out. API close is open. Oops. True. Yeah, but that doesn't really help me. API core, add helpers, add source, call, cancel, connection, execute, register event listener, set current connection. Could you catch the buff number? Yeah, so I think like a simple option would be something like this, where we go to my DB here, right? And we would want to add something like Vim key map set normal mode. So let's say we do, I don't know, space open DB. I don't know. I don't think, do I have anything on space O? Nothing. So we can do like space O for open DB, right? Function here. And we can go like require db.open, right? I'm imagining db init lua, db.lua, open. This probably doesn't return anything, does it? Yeah, it doesn't. Current config window layout is open, return. Okay. Because then we could go Really like Neovim having a BDFL, base splitter and stuff exactly what happened with Nyx. Well, they have a BDFL, but like without a BDFL, it seems like. You know what I mean? Are there any options to set up communication between Node server and Neovim? For example, when server omits some event, I want to modify Neovim's buffer. Yeah. There's even, you can even write Neovim plugins in JavaScript and TypeScript and like do it with Node. Yeah. I'm actually going to do something with that shortly. Unfortunately, chat. It's very fun. So I've been doing some stuff with SourceGraph. We've mentioned that. I've just been doing some stuff off stream still for the SG Nvim things. And I'm going to rewrite a bunch of the plugin to be in TypeScript. Sorry, chat. But otherwise, no one contributes or does anything besides me because it's in like a weird mix of Lua and Rust, which worked fine when I worked on it full time. But now that I just like occasionally help with stuff, it doesn't really make sense anymore. So I'm actually going to use remote plugins again from you. Believe it or not, I'm going to use a remote plugin. So that's pretty funny. Switch to Erlang. No, unfortunately not. What is the best distro, noobs like me? Probably Ubuntu. So that part's good. 2024, year of the remote plugin. Dude, I know. I got it. There is some fun stuff. Ensure job security is write code nobody else can maintain. Well, before it was like I was productive and fast in it, but I worked on it full time. So the irony is not lost on me that I quit my job there and now I'm rewriting Rust to TypeScript. Feels bad, man. Okay, feels bad, man. But what are you gonna do? Oh, man. Current config, window layouts. Window layouts. API current. API.current config. Current config what? Current config API. Okay, Lua DA is require db.api. Lua equals da.current config. Is there like a window in here or anything? Editor, buffer options, window options, results. It seems window layout. It's got to be somewhere here, right? Layout, buff number. Is opened on switch. Close is open, new, open, configure window on, quit, close. Okay, so we can get the buffer number, which was where? Window layout, egg, dot layout, dot buffer number. That seems crazy though. You have as a designer being able to write remote code. Yeah, it's actually good. What's the thing with remote plugins? Don't people like it? I think some of them are good, but there's some sort of like goofiness sometimes with setting up your environment and other things like this. Press Teej coin survives a name change. Oh, it's good. I hate to be the Arch users better sit down. NeoFetch was officially archived on GitHub. Well, then what are people supposed to use? Oh, best Nvim distro, Kickstart. All right, I gotta go get a little more coffee, go to the bathroom, and then be back. I'll be back in a few. Maybe grab some food. I don't know. We'll see. I'll be right back. Hear about Lua line not being taken anymore? No, I didn't. I don't really keep up with anything.
Slipping through the night, losing sight of light, only satisfied. Slipping through the night, slipping through the night, losing sight of light, only satisfied. Slipping through the night.
Okay, let me try turning this off and on. One sec. Oh my goodness. 1 second. When I was leaving the room, Ember Ember like yanked out like 3 cords from, oh, I see it. Okay, 1 sec. I got it. Maybe I don't got it. 1 sec. Let's try some more. There. Just share things. Let me go here. Let's go to studio mode for 1 sec so I can't scuff this and accidentally dox myself or anything like this. Where is my cancel? Okay, let's try this again. Okay, we'll try it one more time here. Okay. Unplug. Plug in. See what happens now. Cancel. What was this one called? Cam Link 4K. No, not that one. Oh no. Oh no, Ember. Let me see. She just grabbed a bunch of stuff. Oh, here we, okay. Woo! We're so back. We're so back. Okay. We're back. You can try not to obstruct chair stream. Yeah, sorry. All right, Ember unplugged like 3. I thought I had plugged all the cords back in when Ember accidentally ripped a bunch off. I mean, I'm assuming accidentally. Lunar Vem. Oh, interesting. Okay. Why blank screen? I broke it on accident. Okay. Lazy Vim is great, yeah. Why does JDTLS change my highlights index? It's probably using semantic tokens. You can turn that off, Trung, if you want. Okay, what did I miss, actually? Software industry is dying, yeah. Okay, I think we're back. Ember wants to play instead of stream. True, maybe she was sabotaging me. She's pretty smart. She could have tried a move like that. Okay. Okay, so let's say we do... There's really no like auto command or anything, or like attach, or I'm surprised there's no way to basically say like, hey, I want to do something when this file's open. I guess we could say anything that's with this file. We could do anything that's this file here, notes, right? Let's try and do something like that. I think that might be the easiest way, because we should be able to do something like this. Vim API, and actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and we're going to go require custom.db. And we'll go to custom and we'll go we'll go db.lua. Open this. Okay. And I lost everything inside here. We'll go down to here. Yoink this, go back. Okay. We'll go to here. Now we'll go Vim API nvim. Well, we actually want to do Vim file type add. We want to do something like, I always forget for this. We want to do something with not extension, but pattern. Pattern. And I want to do something like xdg config home. No, config data, which is the one that we want to go to here. Echo standard path data. Local share nvim. Yeah. So let's go. We'll just do this. Local pattern is vim.fs join path. Vim fn standard path data db notes, like this kind of situation, right? So this is like the pattern. This is like the base. So local pattern is string format. I guess you know YouTube stream is down. Oh, I didn't know that. No, thanks. I don't know what happened. Oh, what? Yeah, why did it go down? It looked like it was still running for me, but okay, now I see that it's not running. Thank you. Save. We'll restart it again. Stop and start. Hey, thanks, Jordan. I appreciate it. Chair was too OP. Now, I think it was unplugging 8 different things from my dog. Let's see if we're live now. Whoops. Stop. Wait a second. Why'd you have 8 things plugged into your dog? Good point. I should have thought of that before I started. Maybe. Nice, we're back. We're so back. Melody. Do you know some LLD? I don't know what that means. Okay, so we can do base here and we can go %s slash. Oh, this would just be this. Yeah, we can do this. Base. And then, yeah, we'll do local pattern is string format base. And we can go like this. %s star. I think. Do I need double star? I can just do dot star, I think. I think this will be fine. Base. Something like this. Pattern. And then what do we do for this? We can say is SQL.db. I think this will work, right? Why isn't this for? Oh, because I have this there. Okay, that makes sense. There's LLD Low level Dan. True. Okay, so let's say we add this. Setup can only be called once. Really? Okay. DB says custom DB. PI state setup can only be called once. Okay. P call. That's weird. I guess we can put this part into the DB section. DB here. So we'll configure the setup part once, and then this part's all here. So if I go and edit this, echo and FT, local state envim DB notes, print pattern, home this DB slash notes dot star. The website is harm prod style sheet reloading client. Dang, that's crazy. That's so cool. Maybe we can actually use fly. Yeah. Check my mail. What mail? My email? Maybe this, I need to do star. File type add. Physical mail. I hope not. That would make me very nervous, dude. That would make me very nervous. Sorry, YouTube, by the way, if I don't know what happened, but do I need to do like a double star to get these to match further? I would have thought that this would match. You know what I mean? I don't understand how this doesn't match. Check under your chair. You get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car. Like, here we can try and make a new local note. Echo and FT. We just get sequel. That's not what I wanted, chat. Does pattern? Oh, probably because extension goes higher, right? Oh, so what we want to do is we want to do something like this. If we want to go extension, probably. I think extension gets matched higher than pattern. I actually don't know. If pattern match path, then return sequel.db. Return sequel. When will Nil Coffee be back? We're not exactly sure. Because we're gonna do some other stuff coming soon. Dang, what? Lua vim.filetype.match. Vim file type match. What am I doing wrong here? Use an existing buffer. One of these options, file type match. Buff is 0. Sequel and nil. Print trying stuff. Does this work? Okay, so we're here. Oh, so it's just not matching this. Data DB notes. Data. This is the data part. DB slash notes. What? Or do I need to do... Looks for the first... Oh. Path match pattern. Salt my hammies, chats. Maybe that's the problem. Lua require DB open, echo and FT. That still didn't work. I don't know why. Vim.fileType match buff 0. Trying stuff. What? Augusta, and hey, another month. Let's go. 10 months. Thank you. What's up, Tangesh? Welcome. So I've got my DB here. Path. Match pattern. Return SQL.db. Path. Match pattern. And pattern match path. Nil and nil. They both don't match. Path and pattern. Local state Nvim DB notes. Local. Oh, local state. Not data. Okay, got it. State. Beautiful. So now if I do this, SQL.db. Wonderful, Chad. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. That makes it way easier because now we can do something on the pattern itself. Yeah, I needed to do state. That was the problem. First try. Crazy how we got that on the first try. Okay, so what was I trying to do initially anyways? Oh, I wanted to add an auto command to this, right? So I think if we do ft plugin and we go db, whoops, db.lua, okay, and we go print db is opened, we can do vim.b. Let's just say opened strup. Okay. Nice. Okay, so now we can do all of our DB config here. FT plugin stuff is nasty. Even trying to do one for upstream Vim and Vim 9 script and zap them out. I don't know. I'm not sure what you mean. So now we could do Vim API nvim create auto command. We can say buff write post. Buffer 0, and we can do command or callback function end. What's the API thing to actually do this? Because when I'm here and I go nmap bb, what does it say? Editor init lua. Okay, so I don't know what that actually is yet. I mean, to get good at Vim 9 script, and it's... Wait, why do you need to get good at Vim 9 script? Why would you be trying to do it? Now I'm extra confused. I have to do an FT plugin in Vim 9 script for upstream. Oh, gotcha. To do FT detection. Gotcha. What do I want to do? I want to do require DB. I think we want to do probably API, db.api, right? And then I want to do something like API dot db ref, API dot core.func. Core is loaded. Core register event listener, add source. There's got to be like, where's the execute something? Execute a query on a connection. Here in current convenience wrapper, some APIs execute in current connection pipes the output to result API. Can I just do this from DB UI editor? Where did it say that this was? Line 145. Whoops. Run file. Get current connection. Self-handler connection. Execute ID query. Self-result. Call. Editor UI. Get actions. Run file. So that's what we want to do. We just want to do run file. So I think There's got to be some way to get the current UI, right? I'm a little bit confused about how some of this is actually working here. Because how are we is this for closure slash honey SQL? No. Nope. I think we should be able to do, though, maybe we can just do this, require db dot execute vim API nvim buff get lines 0 0 -1 false, and then we can just say, I don't know, let's try this for a sec first, right? We can do local query is this, local query is this, and then we go table dot concat this with new lines, and we just say query, something like this. Yeah, I know, I still had it in my paste buffer. I don't know, we can just try this. So let's go ahead and open this again, and we write this. Boom. I don't want to go to there, though. Let's say I'm here and I write this and I go back. Okay. So I should be able to do, we write this as control WW. What? Why does it not go back to, so we can do, before we run this with local win is vim API nvim get current win. And then we go, after we do this, vim API nvim set current win. I'm worried that this execute part happens and then it doesn't work, you know? Or it's because we have multiple of these connected at the same time to this buffer. Okay, so now we should just have this. We go select star from something. Okay, it still goes over there. It must set the cursor in there when it's done executing. I don't like that part very much. Gotta save and reset cursor pass. It just doesn't go back. The problem is, like, I'm doing that right here. And I'm pretty sure it sets it when it's done executing. And I don't have any way to know that it's done executing. Right? Maybe there's some setting for it. Focus or something. Execute. Run a query in the store. Oh, it's focused. So I don't know. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, it's focused. I'm not seeing anything to like to send us back afterwards, chat. Results, progress, mappings. Could you commit your dots after you stream? I have to leave soon. Let's see how you're going to fix this. Yeah, I mean, I will commit them. I'm not sure. I might put them in a different repo. Because I think people get confused in my config manager repo because there's like a bunch of other random stuff. So I might end up putting them in a different one. I have to decide still. Is there like, maybe there's something for... No. Yeah, I don't know. Just this would also be a good tweet. Well, some of these I might send a pull request later. Like some of this, you shouldn't have to write this, basically. There's no way in Lua to do like later. There is, but how do I know when this is done? What if it takes longer than 10 milliseconds? Like, how am I supposed to know when it's done? You know what I mean? Wait 11 seconds. Oh, now we're thinking. Now we're thinking. db init or db lua execute get current connection con API results that call db open. Interesting. Result set call. We could also explore doing this. How does it get what to execute? I don't think there's a callback. I'm aware of what callbacks are, yes, but I'm saying I don't see. We can look at doing this, right? So this is what it does. API core DB. Okay. So we need to get connection execute. What's up, Song? State handler connection execute. Sure. Okay. Why is this? I really don't understand what is going wrong. We need to figure out what's going wrong with the. I'm actually just going to maybe comment this part out. I think this is scuffing it. Let's try and go back to DB. Isn't that concurrent? What do you mean concurrent? Elixir mentioned? Oh, yeah. Elixir mentioned. We are kind of writing Elixir today, but we're also kind of doing other things. Because why not? Okay, so is this like... Okay, it was literally because we tried to do that. Lua doesn't? What? Lua doesn't what? Lua doesn't what? Get current connection. FNDB get current connection. Okay, so we get the connection. And then we execute it. Say handler connection execute. That's still not that helpful. And then what is this API UI result set call? Oh, dang, Zerbinio. Thank you. Thanks for the gifties. And if it's nil, then Bork. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I don't know why it got confused in this file. Whatever. Set call. Okay, page index. Stop progress. What is actually doing the switching for this? We'll see. We can just see what happens here. Okay. Core.connection get calls, past connections. Right. But then I don't have any way set call. Okay, sure. Page index, stop progress. Result UI, but it's doing some other thing. I don't know where it's actually doing the thing then for this. Maybe copy pasta transformation on this. Unofficial RabbitOS app web. That's funny. I don't know if I want to touch that. I don't know if I want to touch that, Adam. Maybe off stream when I have more time to think about it. So why is it doing stop progress? What is this? So what is going on? Self progress display if has window. Okay, so this is where we get the problem here. Okay. So then why didn't local win vim API nvim get current win vim API nvim set current win? So I don't know. This does kind of, it's not synchronous though for sure. Oh, because this sets the call and then when it's done, set call. Okay. Stop progress. Set call, current call, stop progress. Does this do anything with the call? Call state executing, display progress. If has window, progress display, buff number. I did make a Vim 9 script to Lua transpiler. Yes, I'm quite familiar. Core register event listener. Okay. Core register event listener. But I don't want to do it all the time. So that's the weird part that I don't really get. Speed up off dot go to type definition. Call details. ID, time taken, query, state, timestamp. Yeah, there's no way for me to like say that I want to send it back. No, we're not rewriting NVIMDB. No, all I wanted to do was try and make it so that when I save this, it doesn't take me to here. Because I don't want to do that every time. I just want to like view it. Milkman, what's up, buddy? There's no hook or autocomplete already defined when it's done. No, not that I can find. It seems like it should have one. Because when you get to result call, it gets to set call. You can listen to all of them, but I don't want to listen to all of them. That's the problem. We can try the core event listener though. API.core.register event listener. Call state changed, I guess. I don't know. I don't really like this one either. I think for now, I'm not gonna even worry about it, and we'll just do require db.execute. And we'll comment all of this stuff out for a sec. I think this will still work, right? Cannot convert nil to string. Okay, that wasn't it. Was it API execute? This is where making ASCII generator? Exactly. What did I just use before this? I guess we can still do this. It just seems kind of dumb. Whoops. Yeah, where ID equals 5, something like this, right? Oh, it's 5? Is that we did this? What? ID? What? Does not. What's my ID? Oh, right. Where ID is right to left. There we go. I don't know why. So echo and FT. It says DB. It should be SQL.db. No, it'll just pick one. This works just fine. It's okay. I don't know why suddenly, like, why is this not thinking that it's a SQL.db? Okay. That one did. That's pretty weird. NVIM. Oh, maybe it's because we sourced a few extra things in this round. Okay, it's fine. All right. So that should be fine now. So we should be able to go back to... Oh, now we need to add NVIM comp for this too. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. Matthias MTS. NVIM comp completion. How do I keep a word highlighted when searching NVIM? Like after I hit enter? That's an HL search. That's HL search. So we can go to DB. DB, right? And we can add, I don't remember how to spell this. Matthias MTS / comp DB. And then we also want to go to dadbod here. Dadbod. SQL. Where did I configure? Oh, it's in completion, isn't it? I put it here. Yeah. So I don't actually want this anymore. We're going to switch this to comp DB, right? Yeah. Comp DB. db.envim. Okay. Oh yeah, that's pretty funny, Oscar. Okay, so now if we go back to here and we go require this, right? And we go to, let's make a new note here and let's go select star from effect. What is going on? We should get the dbxt plugin must be loaded. What? db plugin. Enable the contributor all and cdo. Yeah. dbxt plugin must be loaded for dynamic SQL completion. Okay. Who is giving me that? dbxt. Who is even saying that? SQL complete. The dbxt plugin must be... Oh, I'm getting that back from Postgres, maybe? Maybe I need to enable something in Postgres. We can ask ChatGPT. This is a good ChatGPT one. What? Oh, that's because we're just trying to do something else. It's okay. DB call log. Okay, wait. So now we have. Why is this not triggering though? Okay, so that's working. DB result. I don't think that this is the right. I don't think it's working, chat. Ready source names. Vim dadbod completion. What? Yeah. It's just literally like it's just literally something else. Yeah, it was just from something else completely. It should be compdb. Did I miss something here? It's sometimes hard to read while chat is here. Okay. CompDB. Let's try again. Comp status. Unused source names. Source. Ready source names. So it's not doing anything. Oh, because this is... I wonder if it doesn't work on this. Okay, I got it. It was because I was trying to be a little bit tricky here. So this should really be SQL.db, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what we need. All right, let's try that again. Comp status. Unused path name. Unknown source names. CompDB. Okay, so we're in the right file type. DB needs to be searched before CompDB, you think? Okay. Could be. We can add it here instead. Okay, so this gives us CompDB. And it does say comp db sources. Do I not need to say name? I thought I needed to say name. I guess it still sort of knows it. All right, we'll try again. That's fine. Oops. Comp db. Okay. Unknown source names. So let's try and do, we'll take this one back. We'll go to here. We'll take all of this. We'll go to DB. No. DB here. And let's go, we'll put this here. It's a little bit goofy to have in this spot, but I don't really care. For now, at least. We'll sort it out later. Require comp dot setup file type SQL.db sources comp db. I don't need to like, there's no setup or anything for this. That kind of looks like maybe it should get, it kind of looks like it should get called here, doesn't it? Kind of looks like it should get called. Kind of looks like it should get called. Does it not? Just saying. No, it won't call it. It doesn't call it. Unknown source names. What? Require comp db dot setup. Okay, so now it works. Now it works. I can set priorities, right? Where do I put priority in here? I want to make sure Neovim comp gets loaded at the beginning. Priority equals what? Like 1,000 or something like this? 100? How do I make it lazy? Whoops. Lazy. How's DB compared to Dadbod? I would say some parts of it seem better, but they're not polished yet. It seems to me. Priority number only useful for start plugins to force loading certain plugins first. Default is 100. It's recommended that there's a high number for a color scheme. So we can do lazy is false. I don't want this to be lazy. And we'll set this to 100. So that should make sure Neovim comp gets loaded first. And then let's also go to DB, plugin DB. And let's put this here. Lazy is false, but we'll make this, it should also just force getting loaded. So then this should call setup, and this should call setup afterwards as well. Okay, we'll try again. That's okay. Oops, require, oh my goodness, my test case won't work anymore. Okay. Require, where's my, what one did I do? DB open, there we go. Select star from public dot, that's crazy, dude. So, but how could that not have gotten loaded first then? Riddle me that, chat. Why would I call this later? Because now it works. I don't understand. Did I do something wrong? That can't be the answer. Because this gets called. It's priority lowest first. No, it's higher, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll check again. Only default right is recommend says high number for color schemes. I guess I don't know which way it is. Is loaded first. Yeah, so you want to make sure this makes it load first. So then this one, priority equals 50, right? So then this should be less than 100. So I just don't know why this wouldn't. We just call this setup 5 times, maybe, or. See, that doesn't. I'm just very confused. Does this need to get called, or does it need to go the other way? Does the source's setup need to get called first? Like this should just always happen. This is like a bad. No, it should definitely do this. Oh, the other option. Oh, chat. I think we should go back. We should go back here, and we can take this off. We can take this off, and we should take this compdb source, because this doesn't. This is all fine here, right? Like this. So we can. What we should do here. Is we'll take this, we'll go back to here. I think we need to call compdb setup in the place that we do nvim comp, right? So let's just do it. Let's do it here. But now we just make sure that this setup gets called. This setup gets called first. We'll try this. We'll try this instead. What's up, CodeSpace? What? Okay, super weird. Something about that is just really weird. Suggestions, connection, comp menu, suggestions, lazy columns, connection timeout, comp menu, config validate. Is there no LSP for SQL? Not exactly. We don't need an LSP for SQL. It would be weird anyways in this case. Source new. Source complete, compdb. It's probably this. It's probably one of these. Okay, so here's another strategy, chat. You just use name equals from the source, like the readme has, just for the lulz. No, because it works as soon as we require it. So I've got another strategy. After fd plugin db, we just hit him with this. Require compdb dot setup. Uses rest and go. You're saying rust and Golang? I don't think that's true. I'm not using either of those right now. I do like both of those languages though, all right? Select star from public. Yeah, it's just, we'll just cheat. We'll just literally cheat and do that. But now it just makes sure. I really don't care enough to change it from where it is right now. And I'll file an issue maybe later off stream. Select star from effect status. Interesting that it really wants me to do... Oh no, but it makes it so that every time it gets doubled, I think. That's pretty funny. Okay, so something about this is definitely wrong, chat. That's pretty funny though. Interesting. Oh, because this makes a new source every time, no matter what. This is why this should just be in your plugin. Like, this should just be in plugin. Like, what this... Everything here should be just in plugin. That's what I would do. Okay, so we can't do the cheating move that we said. This doesn't work. We could do this though. we'll just really dumb. Has been set up. If DB has been set up, then this end, not this. DB has been set up is true. It has NVIMDB as a dependency of CompDB. Yeah, I know. We are already loading it first though. Okay, so I have no idea why that is, but it's fine. Does this still order by ID descending? Okay. Oops. Okay, so that's really cool. This all looks good. And then I wanted to see, does this have like prompt? Oh, so this sucks, dude. This one sucks compared to the other one. Cause where's my like public effect ledger? Do I have to, like, this one's just not good compared to the other one. But it doesn't work right now though, after cheeky if check. It does work. But it doesn't work for selecting fields for some reason. Like, where's my cost? What? Yeah, so maybe we just go back to Dadbod, which is totally fine. That was part of the thing. This one just doesn't seem as good at completing as Dadbod. I don't know why. Schemas, Lisa schema, alias, CTs, columns. Name and type by referencing aliases. Yeah, watch. Select star from public dot... Oh, you're right. Wait, what? I thought we just had it working. What? Oops. I know, but I thought I saw one where it was doing... Yeah, you're right. Okay, so this one doesn't work. When we go back to DB... If not, DB has been set up, then we require it. Okay. Wait, what? How is this possible? If DB has been set up greater than 2. I don't know what's going wrong now, chat. Where is the comp DB in it, Lua here? Like, we just want to do this. This is the problem here. Like this is not how you're supposed to make a comp one. This is not how you're supposed to register a source. So I'm just gonna do this myself. Cause like it's not available because not everything's loaded. So you can have like this, you just have all these chances for it to not load. This isn't how you would want to do it. This is just not, you don't want to do it this way, right? You would want to go like this. Like local source is source new. You should only ever make it once. You do like local source. I guess it's like you only want to do this once. You know what I'm saying? Like you'd want to go like this. Is nil. If not source, or we want to say S, I guess, right? Because it's possible that this could be here. If not S, then S is source new ops, like this. And then you always do this. I'm only going to call this if I want you to do something. Something along these lines. This would be much better. Because then when we go back to DB, oops. I don't think we should even need this. We'll have to see. We can try this again. Select star from public dot. Yeah, exactly. See? Right. Like this is what you want to do. Like this is just not how you want to set up the comp source. You know, like this is why most people, like at least that I've seen, you always create the source. It's up to me, the user, to decide if I want to put the source in or not. So it's just very goofy, right? Because if no matter how many times I call setup, we shouldn't make 10 different sources, right? This is not good. This is not what you want to do. Right? It's like calling setup 5 times should not make this like do this thing, right? Like this isn't how you want to do it, basically. What if you really want to select from the table? Yeah. Yeah, this is still not how you want to do it. So what I would do instead is you would want to get your config in your source. Whoops. You would get your config here so that every time you call complete, you would look at your config to see if you need to do something different, right? So your source like checks the config. You still have options even in one option. What? Yeah, iMessage. Great, iMessage and ad break. Is there a way to say what schema I'm in? This guy? Oh, this Matthias? This is the one. Good, actually. It just needs to switch. The other thing I'm trying to figure out, if schema utils.get captured schema. It's a little bit annoying to have public as well. I wanna drop this. What up, Cotter? I like my default schema. to be public. You know what I mean? Because it'll work just as well to select from it without it. Hey, sweet. Okay. Okay, so what would I do? All right, we can try really quick. I wish I could do this without having a fork. Like, it's so annoying. I don't want this repo. Okay.
When you're calling out for a paradise, you won't be alone.
What? Who is doing this later? Weird. I still don't know what's making that funny color scheme. Delete fork after PR is merged. Yeah, I want temporary repo, basically. So we have comp completion here. So instead of this, I want dir. Dir is home, TJ DeVries, plugins, fork, comp, NVMDB. Whoops. Okay, so we want to do something like make dir plugin, and we want to open up our init here. Oh, crazy. So we want to go here. We want to go something like it's up to the user to load it when they want. You don't have to worry about this. Like, just trust that. Whoops. Plugin. Let's go comp db.lua. So we want to just do this basically. Local source is require comp db.source, right? And then we don't want to pass it any ops here. And then we just register this source 25k. We'll do this. We can't do anything if comp isn't loaded. So that part's kind of difficult, but this should be fine. So now we go to source, and what would I do here? I would say in here, yeah, I would do setup. What would I do? See, I wouldn't do this here. I would still let the setup happen. We wouldn't have on attach. We wouldn't do this. And then I would do config. Do we have like set or anything? Yeah, I would do function config.set config and function config.get, something like this. Local current is config.default, and I would do current is config. Oh, that's not a good idea. User config, and then I do user config, and then I would say return current. Okay. Okay, that's good. So then what would I do here? When we go to source, what do we do with the config here? New config, handler is handler new config, index self, source complete, handler get completion. Yeah, because basically this is the only thing here. We're going to do handler. Connection new. So that's where you would want to get a long running connection. Okay, so I get that part. That part makes sense. Is okay how Neovim spellers okay? I don't know why he did 2 K's there. I was just copying since he seemed like okay with a K as well. So the problem is we need to basically get some connection that we can establish, right? So it's like in config. Yeah, what would I do here? I would just get the current handler. Because the main problem is I get the problem here that they're trying to solve, which is that your handler here it needs some long running connection, right? It's like, okay, I get that. That makes sense. So instead, what I think you should do is you should probably make a new handler in the config. Let's just go ahead and close this for a sec. And we go back to config. And we do set. We should do something like... I don't know. I would do... Yeah, what? I don't want to change like a million things in this. This is the thing you want to do though. You only want to do this once. You want to do this every time you're gonna do something. Connection new. Class ID class set this blah blah register current connection changed. Oh, I don't even know if we need this. On current connection changed. On current database changed. Connection set ID. This seems like it already has everything it needs. I don't even know why you would need to do this. Hey, YT. Yeah, so I'm kind of thinking... Yeah, all of these seem like you don't even really need to do a new connection, but I'll say that it's fine, I guess. I don't think you're going to be switching between these all the time in the same session, so it's really not that big of a deal. But let's do something like this instead. What is queries new? Okay, this is fine. This is just like SQL shenanigans. Okay. So what I would want to do is I'd want to go handler is yeah, we can do something like this. Man. Yeah, let's actually go back. Let's go here. I'm not a huge fan of how I'm thinking about writing this right now. We want to do this once. We don't want to do it here. So I think we should just go local handler. Nil. And then we go handler is... One sec, chat. Ember's freaking out. Ember! What's up, puppy? Hey. Yep. She's better than a doorbell. I was not going to hear the doorbell. Okay, so what I would do here is I would go require compdb.handler dot new. What did we do in source before? Okay, new. Oops. Require current, like this, right? And then handler. I would just say handler here because you don't even need to get the config. I don't think really at all. So then how would I do this? I would say we don't need handler and we don't need this. Set meta table self. You don't need to do this either. This part's a little weird. Self, index, self. That's okay, I guess. But I think it should be fine. So then we don't do this and we don't do that. And then instead of self handler, we just go require comp db dot config dot get handler handler. Oh, let's go like this actually. Like this. Sorry, everything go all live streamer is the same. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely harder, but it's not like orders of magnitude harder now than it used to be. It just depends. I'm gonna push the Neovim DB conf. I'm gonna hopefully submit a PR that makes it really easy. But I mean, I will push the config eventually, yeah. If not handler, then callback, items. Okay, so then we can do this. This part's nice. So now when we have setup here for compdb setup, what are we gonna do here? We're going to go config.set user opts here. So then this should set this up, and then anytime we change the config, this source automatically does it. A few hours later, and you're forking a plugin. I'm just gonna submit a PR. Yeah, there's this thing called open source where you can try and help people if you'd like. So we're gonna try and do that. So now in our plugin part for here, we just make the source, we get a new one, and then we register this. Beautiful. Ew. Helping people? Trying to make stuff better? Ideally, I just delete my repo when we're done. Okay, so what should happen here is you should call communism the opposite. The opposite, actually. This is capitalism. Does the comp source now need public.table name? How hard would it be to remove public? That's the next thing that I'm going to try and check out, Daniil. I won't even use my code. Smart. I wouldn't use Twitch Chat's code either. So now we should compdb setup. That should just do nothing. I only use Shy Rise code. I wouldn't use RyanWinchester.tv. Just watch the next video.